The Las Vegas mass shooting shocked the nation just over a week ago. Now, thanks to their local hospitals, even with the rush of hundreds of injured patients, their trauma units saved almost all who were brought to them. It's caused many in Boise to ask ourselves, are we prepared here at home if this type of situation happened? KBOI2 News' Sarah Jacobson joins us live. She's at St. Alphonsus to share answers to find out if our hospitals are equipped to serve that level of trauma.
Natalie, I'm here live at St. Alphonsus in Boise, and in order to answer that question, first you need to understand how trauma center designations work here in the state of Idaho. Just 4 years ago, Idaho didn't have a statewide structure to care for trauma situations and time-sensitive emergencies.
We sort of just took care of the trauma that came to us from the different regions, but there was no system throughout the state. So if you went to a small critical access hospital and you were injured in, say, a vehicle rollover, it was kind of luck of the draw what hospital they might take you to.
Because of this luck of the draw standard of trauma medical services for some areas in Idaho, the Health Quality Planning Commission decided to change health care services for the citizens of Idaho.
We put together a proposal to take the state legislature for time-sensitive emergencies or trauma, stroke, and STEMI emergency system throughout the state.
The Idaho State Legislature passed the proposal, and Governor Otter appointed 11 council members to the Time Sensitivity Emergency Council. From there, 6 regions throughout the state were created, each with a seat on the council. This group has helped create a functioning trauma center designation system for Idaho, overseen by this man, Christian Surgeon.
Really, our mantra is to get the right patient to the right place at the right time. That is really the purpose of TSC. And we've done a fairly good job of it so far. And for about the past year and a half, we've had applications available for designation.
Trauma designation varies by statewide standards created by the TSE Council. These range from level 1 to level 5 trauma centers. The higher level facilities treat more complex patients, whereas lower level 5 facilities have the capability to identify, stabilize, and then transfer their trauma patients to a higher facility. St. Alphonsus is the highest designation in the state of Idaho at a level 2, serving all of southwestern Idaho.
A level 2 trauma center is no different than a level 1, except we don't have surgical residents and we don't send off research. We take care of exactly the same criticality of patients that they do.
So if a tragedy like Vegas were to happen here in our own backyard, St. Al says they would be ready to take those in need of emergency trauma care. At this point in time, there are 16 hospitals in Idaho that are either a trauma, stroke, or STEMI center. Out of those 16, 11 of them are designated trauma centers. Reporting live at St. Alphonsus, Sarah Jacobson, KBOI2 News.